Senseless doesn't even begin to describe it. Calgarians are struggling to understand what was behind the city's worst ever mass murder. Inside a house near the University of Calgary, the Calgary Police Homicide Unit is leading the investigation into an early morning stabbing in that city. 5 people are confirmed dead. Reid Feist is live at the scene this morning with the latest. Good morning, Reid. Tell us what is known at this time. Looking very forward to that. Thanks, Kevin. Thanks again for joining us. Like yesterday, the roads are slushy again this morning, but it's not just the pavement that's taking a pounding. The wet weather could cause major problems for your home as well. Now, I don't think we've ever had this many people in studio before. Richard Dubé, thanks so much for joining us with your Grade 8 jazz band here. We are talking all about Music Monday. Richard, what's Music Monday about? A man who robbed Burke's jewelry store in Saskatoon is sentenced to 4 years in prison. Mahadeen Ahmed Farah took part in the February 1st robbery at Burke's Jewelers on 3rd Avenue. He was sentenced for armed robbery and a breach of conditions. The brazen robbery saw Ahmed Farah, along with 4 others, brandishing crowbars and causing extensive damage when they broke into the store. They made off with a large quantity of Rolex watches, as well as other pieces before fleeing the scene. With more on what now has become the biggest mystery in aviation history, we're joined by NBC's Tracy Potts live from Washington. Good morning, Tracy. It has been 1 month since the disappearance of flight MH370. Please take us back to where it all began. Now, at the beginning, authorities narrowed their investigation to 2 Iranians who boarded the plane with stolen passports, but that turned out to be nothing, and then they focused their investigation on the captain and the co-pilot. Tracy, tell us what they discovered from that. Now, there were a lot of questions at the beginning surrounding the course the plane took, and as you mentioned earlier, they were searching everywhere. How is it that they determined the plane ended up in the Indian Ocean? Tracy, thank you so much. We could talk all morning about this, but unfortunately we have to wrap this up. That's NBC's Tracy Potts reporting live for us this morning. Good morning, everyone. It's Friday, time to get out of bed, put on your snow boots, maybe grab your umbrella, and head out for the day. Today is the happiest day of the year, well, at McDonald's at least. Their annual McHappy Day for the Ronald McDonald House is taking place, and checking out what's on the menu, we're joined live by our Melissa McCauley. Welcome back. RCMP and BC have arrested and charged a man following a deadly shooting at a sawmill in Nanaimo. A makeshift memorial is growing outside the mill, with family, friends, and colleagues stopping by to pay their respects to the 2 men who were killed. They've been identified as 61-year-old Michael Lunn and 53-year-old Fred McEachern. 2 other men are in hospital with serious injuries. 47-year-old Kevin Addison now faces 2 counts of first-degree murder and 2 counts of attempted murder. Thanks again for joining us. It's shocking and unexpected news. Former federal finance minister Jim Flaherty died yesterday at the age of 64 in Ottawa from an apparent heart attack. Reaction continues over his sudden death. In Saskatchewan, political leaders reacted with shock and sadness. Here's what Premier Wall had to say about Flaherty's passing and the man beyond the politician. We have Phyllis in studio now, and you're the president of Child Find Saskatchewan. Thanks so much for joining us. We are talking all about May being Green Ribbon Month. Tell us all about this campaign. Information that can help track down the suspect. Time now to go over to Kevin for our first look at weather. Kevin says that the weather's just going to chill pretty much where it is for the rest of the day. So we all know Hayley Wickenheiser, Olympic gold medalist.
Is a boss, yeah.
Many times over. Yeah, she helps play on the women's team Canada, win gold, Vancouver and Sochi. Her big secret was revealed. She has actually been suffering from a broken foot for the last year, which means she played the gold medal game in Sochi on a broken foot.
Yes, you did.
That's amazing.
Like a boss.
Like you said, like a boss.
Because Hayley Wickenheiser's a boss.
And actually in 2008, Sports Illustrated included Wickenheiser on the list of 25 toughest athletes. I think she rightfully earned that title. It has been nearly 10 years since Delene Bossy went missing and 6 since her remains were found. Yesterday, the first-degree murder trial of her accused killer, Douglas Hales, got underway. With more from Court of Queen's Bench, here's Global's Megan Craig. Canadian soldiers who served in Afghanistan will be celebrated in Ottawa today. It's being called a National Day of Honor. And it's my understanding that your mom is also now in the same care facility. How did they land up on the same floor? Was that by design or just a happy accident?
Well, yeah, I would.
It absolutely sounds like a story that many Canadians can relate to. But now that your parents are in the same place, do you breathe a little easier? Dawna, I wish you and your family the best, and thank you so much for sharing this amazing story with us.
Thanks, Jessica.
And you can watch the full 1-hour special on Dementia this Saturday at 7 p.m. on 16 by 9 right here on Global.